Now focusing back to Marvel, because the main news for today is Spider-Man. Spider-Man Brand New Day, coming in theaters July 31st, 2026. Now, there's a lot of different things that Sony's been doing. They've been upping the marketing for a couple teasers that they had. They had a small 9-second teaser of the suit. Then they had an official reveal of the suit, and then they had a behind-the-scenes look at day one of filming over in Glasgow. Now, honestly, for me, I actually love the way how the suit looks for Spider-Man Brand New Day. It's a combination of Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, and it feels more comic accurate than ever. Now, I know that there's some people that they didn't like this suit, but what is your opinion on Tom Holland's new suit for Spider-Man Brand New Day?
Oh yeah, of course. To the people who don't like Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man brand new day suit, I'm gonna say I respectfully, most disrespectfully disagree. Most disrespectfully, because that suit it looks the most unapologetically Spider-Man suit I've ever seen, and I enjoy that so much. I was it's a beautiful, it's just a beautiful work of art. I think it looks like it came out of the page, quite literally, like it got ripped out of the page. It looks the most Spider-Man like, and I feel like um I love Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man suit. I do a lot, and I do love Tobey Maguire's suit a lot too. But I do think this one brings to that more comic booky flair. It's less of a cinematic flair. I won't lie. It's less of a cinematic flair and more of a comic booky flair, which I feel like most of these uh that's where most of these comic book costumes have been trending towards. You see the more bold colors, the more bold, almost like saturated colors that are most cinematic suits aren't really like that. They're more like toned down, muted a bit. Like Snyder's Superman suit was very muted to make sure they got that cinematic look they wanted, right? And I think like that's kind of how Andrew Garfield's suit looks like to me because it is a very muted like blue. It's a nice red, I won't lie, but it's a very muted blue, which kind of does add that more cinematic flair, but it does also take away from the comic bookiness of the suit. Now, for Holland's suit, it's just all out colors, and I love that. The raised webbing is subtle while also being effective, and the eyes look great. It's a very great suit, and the set photos have not sold the suit whatsoever as well as like some photos have sold it because there's some photos out there like I think I saw some man on TikTok or where like there's literally photos of Spider-Man just aura farming on set where he's just like have you seen that photo of him literally like, with his back turned and he's just standing on a car? Have you seen that photo of
Yeah,
Spider-Man? Yeah, that's like aura
I
farm
had
right
seen that
there.
one.
Yeah, it's beautiful, dude. And so I'm like, that's what Spider-Man's all about, man. It's inspiring. It's almost like in awe, right? Because like, it's just like, damn, that's Spider-Man. He's real. And I really appreciate that. A lot of the stuff photos really showcase them practically swinging, which is great. I all that practical movement there is insane because I don't think I'd ever see that. Like I don't remember seeing that much stuff photos of and not Andrew, Toby. I think Toby did some swinging practically, but I know Andrew Garfield did some swinging practically too. But this is a lot of practicality here with Tom swinging, which is great. I think that's awesome. It really gives that more grit, that real world texture we like to see from these characters and from Spider-Man.